Hi, I'm V. I'm a psychic and clairvoyant here on YouTube, and today we are taking a look in a theme the spirit has chosen for you, which is a message of advice for you right now. You have 3 piles to choose from, or 3 images to be more specific. You can take a look and feel the image that is pulling you in. Once you have it, go into the description below and choose the timestamp connected to your reading. I'll be starting with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading all about a message of advice from Spirit right now. Let's get right into your message. So what I heard for you, first of all, while I was shuffling the cards, is that you need to take better care of yourself. But let's see more. Message of advice for pile number 1, please, Spirit. You are trying to rush in to make a very important decision in your life, or you are trying to fix a specific situation in your life. You are trying to figure something out in your life. This situation needs some sort of planning or deep consideration. This is something that may be very important for your future or present life. In this regard, Spirit is saying to not rush with this decision or planning. You need to be patient, and I think by being patient with this decision making, you are also taking care of yourself. If you rush, you will basically mistreat your own well-being by panicking for no reason at all, because by rushing you also feel a sense of discord and chaos within. But if you take it more slowly, or at least take some time for deep consideration, it will also benefit you way more in the long run. You are extremely worried and feeling even entrapped by needing, or at least you feel like you need to rush and do something very fast, otherwise something bad will happen, or at least you feel so entrapped that you want to escape whatever you're dealing with as fast as possible. But what the Spirit is encouraging you is the opposite. I know, Spirit is saying, I know that this situation is uncomfortable. I know you want to get rid of it as fast as possible, but by rushing you won't fix the situation. What you need is the calm within. You need to be calm in order to fix or at least take care of this situation properly. You need to be in a balanced state of consciousness as well as grounded in your physical body, so that when you take a decision it won't be from a state of panic, but more so of a state of pure consciousness, a higher knowing. It's about connecting to your higher self and going beyond these superficial anxieties and stress that the 3D reality most of the time presents you with, right? You need to access this higher dimension so that you can make a better choice, or at least deal with the situation in a better way. By doing all of this that I have just talked about right now, it will actually propel you in a new beginning, but that is actually very spiritual in its nature and very beneficial for you in specific. You may get exactly the thing that you want, or what your goal is. You will get that, I see. But I think the route to that goal of yours, to actually get that, it's from a peace within. It's a very spiritual message, because despite you right now dealing with a very serious maybe situation in your life that you're trying to control, or I heard control, or have power over it, it's more about being so calm within that you can see it from a higher perspective and take the choice, make the choice and take the decisions, and go along your plan in a very systematic, in a very intelligent way, which will propel you without doubt in this new beginning, this beautiful new beginning with a full card here, that will actually benefit you in the long run. What is pile number 1 trying to achieve, Spirit? What are they dealing with? May I please know what are they currently dealing with? Something is making you very, very tired. Perhaps this is a cycle. You may be dealing with some type of people that like to gossip or are very toxic for your own well-being, like they actually just harm you by them having this toxic energy to them. I got the 3 of Cups and the Devil card. And they are very connected here. They came up together. So this is a very tight, entangled energy, the 3 of Cups as well as the Devil. This has to do with people. This has to do with a community. Your situation has to do a lot with people overall, especially communication that is coming from people, which I see toxic community, gossip, bad gossip about you or something that you care about. Some people may try to pull you in their own mess, in their own chaos. I feel like there is maybe even a superficial energy of people being kind on the surface, but deep down they are actually trying to dig you down, you know? An energy of maybe superficially being nice, but the truth is that it's very toxic and dangerous for your own well-being. This is the situation that you are dealing with, people. What are you trying? I heard escape, or at least you want to get rid of that. So what is pile number 1 trying to do here about this situation that they are trying to rush out of you? And I heard you are trying to see a plan out of this mess or people. You are basically trying to find a way out of this. You may have worked for a very long time, or even a year at least, on a new beginning for yourself, especially physical new beginning, maybe outside of this toxic community or even town, city. I heard maybe you are in a place that you stayed in a very long time in, and it has become very toxic for your own well-being, and you are right now you are figuring out a way out of this. You want a new environment for yourself, and you are trying to reach out in a new physical reality. I see that you are trying to get in a new home, a new place of residence, new city, overall a new physical place. Okay, I see physical. So it's not only like mental or just getting away, it's about actually moving away from something. I see people that care about you, so it could be that you already have some people that actually care about you and are healthy for you, and you know who they are. Or this could be even your spirit guides that are encouraging you to do as you feel it's right for yourself. How will pile number 1 achieve this, other than, since it's an advice message, how will pile number 1 be able to achieve this? What is the best way that they can achieve this goal of getting away from this bad energy, besides planning and being patient? Because by rushing you won't really make a difference. I heard we got strength and strength twice, which shows that you need to be very strong, or you are extremely strong, and you need to continue being strong in this situation. Even if you feel like giving up because you do not see a result right away, you need to be kind of patient, because by being patient you can actually make something happen positive in regard of this situation. Spirit is saying that you are already on the path of moving on from this situation. You may not see it, but mentally you are there, and just by you being mentally there, you're already taking action even if you may not see the results in the 3D reality, Spirit is saying you are on that path already. Even if you cannot see it, you are on the path of giving yourself the liberation you are seeking. You are in a timeline right now that is going towards your liberation. You are in a timeline that is going towards your happiness. You are in a timeline which is propelling you towards your goals. I want to show you your cards here. You are on that path. So your advice is try to focus on the things you're already doing. Do not try to rush by saying, well, if I do not rush, I won't get it, because that's not what is happening here. What is happening, which is very beautiful, is that you are already on that path. It's a matter of time before you can see it in your material world. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. It means that you need to be strong and patient for it to actually be something you can see, you know? Now, I want to see what will pile number 1 life look when they actually make it on the other side of this city or wherever they are moving. How will the new life look like for pile number 1? How will the life of pile number 1 look like? First of all, you have a new people around you. You have new achievements, dawn to celebrate, and you have new people that are there for you. You may still struggle mentally, perhaps, once you move. A part of you will still feel entrapped. Maybe some people from the past are trying to mess with your sanity by saying that you left them. How will this new life for pile number 1 look like once they move? How will this new life for pile number 1 look like, Spirit, once they manage to move away? The first card, the 7 of coins. You finally have time to put time. Into the things that are important to you. To work on the things that you wanted for a very long time. But it is a colossal transformation for you. This is the world how you never experienced before, and it's a very powerful new beginning for you, because I think for some of you this is the first time you actually put such strong boundaries around yourself. You may have been a people pleaser or somebody that sacrificed yourself a lot of times for people that maybe do not even give you enough for all the things you actually do for them. Mentally, this is your wish fulfillment, even if maybe your physical reality doesn't look like the top luxurious lives that are on fucking TV, you know, but mentally you are there. Mentally you do feel like you are that Hollywood star that is living a luxurious life, and they got all their wishes fulfilled. Like, that is how you will feel mentally, which I think is more important than the superficial, like, oh, look at them, they have all of these things. That is more important. When somebody mentally is feeling like that, they are much more a winner in life than somebody that maybe has a lot of things but does not feel as a winner. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. It's more important to actually feel that way. So you will feel extremely happy. You will feel like you finally have accomplished the things you wanted for yourself. I see another person here. It could also be that you already have a romantic partner and you will be closer to them, or you will be closer to the people that are there for you and actually care about you, or there is a person that will be there for you to support you through this journey of your life. You may not see it yet, but you are right now moving extremely fast towards your empowerment, and your vision. You may not see it in the physical reality because the 3D reality is very slow to pick up the energetic realm of our minds and what we are manifesting. That's true most of the time. It's very dense, the 3D reality, so it will take some time. But I'm not saying that you will have to wait, because you are moving very fast towards that, as you can see. It's more that you are energetically moving extremely fast towards your self-empowerment and new beginning, and especially the exact vision you had for yourself of giving justice in your life. This is all that I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you for having me. If you appreciated this reading I did for you, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and give me a like to support me and so that I can make more videos like this. Thank you again, and it was my pleasure to do your reading. Until next time, bye bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading, all about a message of advice from Spirit right now for you. First of all, I heard something about you have to let go. Spirit told me that you have to let go. Sometimes, or not all of wars are worth winning. Not all of the fights are worth fighting for. Some things you need to let go. I got very interestingly when I shuffled your cards, the 7 of Swords twice. You are dealing with a very tricky person, I heard. This person, no matter how logical, how mature you are, they will never come to an agreement. You are fighting in vain. Your efforts won't truly help this situation. Okay, it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of perspective here. Spirit is saying that it's all about how you are seeing something. A certain thing can look like it is your wildest wish fulfillment or the most beautiful thing you have ever seen, and the same thing at the same time can be the most horrible thing you have ever seen in your life, and it is actually your nightmare. There is a mirror here. Imagine you are looking into a mirror, and on both sides you can see something else. Now, what is the reality? The reality is known, but that of your mind. Once again, we got another mirror here. And another mirror. Your reading is filled with mirroring. Even the first card basically mirror each other. Now, why is it a mirror? Perhaps the person you are dealing with also mirrors you. By you putting so much mental effort into understanding or making something up out of something that may not be as important, you are actually ruining this reflection and distorting it. Now, this is channeled message. I'm just saying what I heard from Spirit. Take it as it resonates, because to me, obviously, I'm just the messenger. I have no idea what that's about. Let's see more. Spirit, what is this mirror that pile number 2 is currently dealing with? What is this mirror that pile number 2 is currently dealing with? What is this mirror? Because I've never seen something like that actually. It's extremely interesting. All of your cards are basically a mirror. I've never seen in my entire life a mirror reflected in all the tarot cards I get. This is incredible. What is the truth, right? What is the truth behind this reflection? You are too self-absorbed in a way that is bestowing judgment on the things that are ending up hurting you. You may be so absorbed in your own pain, things that do not work out, that you're starting to see the world as a dark place overall. And this world that you're living in actually has a great vision, or at least has a great landscape you can work with. There is some beautiful things about your world that you're not seeing, because I believe, or what I see actually, you're in a lot of pain, and I've been there. I know when you are in so much pain that even the sun starts to mock you, the sunlight, the butterflies, the flowers, all of them that may be nice actually start looking like a nightmare, because your pain is depicting this beautiful landscape as the most tragic picture of life itself. This is a mirror, this message, because it is making you look at yourself. It's making you question your ways. For the most part, you got the greatest hand in how you are living. The way you feel this distortion, it's a matter of your own perception. How come pile number 2 sees everything as such a tragic landscape? Something you wished has worked out did not work out, I saw. That's something that you wished worked out did not work out, or not working out as you have wished. And that is why I got the first message as to let go. Somebody probably, somebody may have left you, somebody that was very important to you. Either completely from this life, or just you in specific, just leaving you, or living as in this world. And this has affected you a whole lot. Spirit is urging me to look at the message of letting go instead of the one that was about your connection. You have worked with this person for a very long time, or collaborated, was in a specific relationship with this person, and somehow right now you are in urgent need to let go of this specific thing. Why do they need to let go? I see fights here. Hope destroyed. You are using the potential of something in a way that you shouldn't. Like, you may think of the potential of things that are not actually based in reality as your way of dealing with this situation, but you are urged to look at the reality in order to actually make the moves that are very beneficial for you. You need to look at the bigger picture that is actually beneficial, and the bigger picture will reveal to you that you are in need of letting go of something that you were very attached to, which is in fact creating this dissonance with your reality, so that right now you are looking at everything as if it's something bad and horrible that you are basically surrounded by. But there is potential here, if you let go, to actually restart your own journey of empowerment and feeling safe within. If pile number 2 let goes of this energy here, what will happen? Pile number 2 completely let goes. You're afraid that if you let go, you will be overwhelmed with boredom, like you're missing out on something. You feel like your only hope is this specific thing that you are urged actually to let go of. You feel like you have lost everything, like there is no purpose in anything if you do not have this specific thing. But the truth is that if you actually do let go, I think it will actually transform your whole destiny, even like life itself, your own self even. It will completely transform how you relate to yourself, life itself, as well as your world that is surrounding you. You will feel like a new person if you actually do let go. It might be a bit hard because for some of you have been so attached your whole life to something that it will feel uncomfortable that you are presented to living in a way that you have never lived before, but it's going to actually in the long run reveal to you your own self, because for a very long time you have not been yourself. For some of you, this was a romantic partner that was based on a codependent relationship, which you basically, or it made you lose yourself so much so that you just basically never had the chance to know yourself. And that is why it's scary and it's hurting you, because since it was so based in this connection, now that you do not have this connection anymore, you are like, what am I? Like this whole world is actually ugly to me because I was living from this space, Now I don't have this space I can live from, so I don't have anything. I need that, but the truth is that even though it's painful, you do not need that. What you need is to learn a new way of living and of actually knowing yourself, because you are the potential. And spirit is urging you and wants you to actually let go and stop using that as a mirror of how you see the world, because yes, it might be painful, it might be hard, but life is more than a connection or that thing you were attached to for a very long time, which dictated how you lived life and how you related to life itself as well as yourself. This was your message for today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment and give me a like to support me so that I can make more videos like this. I hope that this resonates and that it even revealed something to you that maybe you did not truly understand before, because it was an extremely interesting reading and very unique. I've never seen something like that, and I enjoyed it to read your energy. Thank you for being here. Until next time. Bye bye. Hi, pal number 3. Welcome to your reading, all about a message of advice from spirit right now. I heard encouragement from spirit. I heard encouragement. I feel an extremely positive energy for you. Unlike the first two piles, which were very heavy in the sense of energetic, the energetic death was extremely heavy. But yours is very light, it's very spiritual and it's very positive. It's giving me an energy of being in alignment. You're in alignment, you are doing the right things, you are very close or already living to your wish fulfillment or whatever you want for yourself. You are on the destined path to movement or traveling, if that is something that you want. You are somebody that transformed your whole life around. You are somebody that went through something very difficult in your life, or your life in general was very difficult. You may have dealt with trauma, severe trauma, even childhood trauma. You transformed and alchemized yourself so much so that now you are a different person. You moved internally and physically away from this energy. Your message feels more like Spirit is applauding you rather than advising you. This won't be a message about advice, because at this moment of time I heard that Spirit is telling you you do not need advice. You are your own advice, because you already did all the work and you already did whatever you needed to do. This is a message of encouragement from Spirit to do what you're already doing, which is a beautiful thing. Congratulations, I'm very happy for you. You already transformed a lot in your life. You are already either on the path towards this grounding energy of wish fulfillment, as well as your own world looking exactly like the way you want it for yourself. You are either there or about to actually be in that space. You are an extremely strong individual. Nothing can actually cross you or hurt you or touch you. You have strong boundaries. You learned how to defend yourself and how to be untouchable. Nobody truly dares to mess with you. You are in an energy that is very self-empowered. You already are there. You are already in this energy of knowing yourself, knowing what is best for you and taking care of yourself. You are already living in that energy. Spirit, if pile number 3 doesn't need advice, what would you like to tell them? Pile number 3, what would you like to tell pile number 3, Spirit? Beautiful energy. You are connecting with the timeline of your wish fulfillment life. You are connecting with your highest, most vibrant self. You are connecting to your divine self. And you are connecting to the energy of love, connection, interconnection with life itself, with the collective consciousness. You are part of it more than ever. You are entering a new journey and a new life, a new experience of life itself. Your life will not look the same. You are moving towards a new life, a better life for you. In this life you will have time to relax and do the things you enjoy. This life it feels luxurious in the means of your internal world. You have integrated your shadow self and your insecurities in order to alchemize yourself. You have already done that and you were successful at it. You are already integrated within. Maybe you had some past issues with, like you had some anger issues in the past. You integrated those issues and made a new persona, an empowered persona or character. You built your character, and now that those anger issues are your pilgrim of fortitude, in which they inspire you and they make you take better care of yourself. Very empowered energy. What else would you like to tell to pile number 3, Spirit? Spirit is actually very, very generous with how they speak to me and show me images, which I truly appreciate. It's not always like that, but today is a day that I actually feel very connected to Spirit. What you have left behind actually served you very good. You don't ever need to worry about that. You left some things behind, and that was a very great decision from you, because now you are extremely empowered both in your masculine and in your feminine energy. You are living from a place of integration. What can you expect next in your life? Pile number 2, what can they expect next in their lives? extremely spiritual energy here with intuition. Don't pay any mind to the things that you don't care about. Put some mental boundaries around the things that are actually hurting your spirit. For some of you, I heard even news. If we know that there are a lot of news nowadays, more than ever, that is actually making us feel shitty overall, because we want maybe to save the world, from everything, and it's just making us feel useless and worthless maybe. You need to be careful and pay attention to what you surround yourself with. Do not surround yourself with energies that are draining your energy. Do not put so much time in things like mass media, the tabloids, whatever mass news they share online or on TV. Do not put so much attention on that, so that it takes your vibrancy. You may be a very compassionate person, somebody that cares a lot and wants to help a lot, but it's better to actually look at the things you can actually do for other people or animals or nature, instead of looking at news that you cannot even have a part in or help in any way. It's better to focus on the things you want to help, the things that you can actually do something about it, instead of just wasting your precious energy into something where nothing will change. It will only hurt you if you just follow this information that is made to make you feel like shit inside. An extremely spiritual energy I see here. Why is this emphasis on this spiritual energy for pile number 3 spirit? There is something about the 3D reality, there is something in the 3D reality that could distract you from your higher self or your energetic self, your high vibration could be messed from this heavy energy of something that has to do with the physical reality. So the 3D reality could kind of pay the devil here, that is kind of calling you in, come to me, look at this, put your energy in me, which actually does not serve anything. Be aware of that and put strong boundaries. It's better to focus on the spiritual self here. Focus on your spiritual self and put strong spiritual boundaries. Be careful with your energy, because you are on the frequency of your wish fulfillment. You're on the frequency of your highest self, of feeling your best self. So why would you mess with that? If you can help something, help with that which you can, but do not waste your precious energy with things that you have no control over. You may have seen a lot of 777. The number 7 could be relevant, or you are in general a very lucky person. If you have felt stuck, this is about to change, because you are about to move very fast towards an energy that you feel empowered and you have some sort of say in it. You are probably a person that wants to help some things in life, and you felt like your hands were tied down, but you will feel you will find a way in which you will actually be able to help those people that you are trying to help, or find solution, or actually get into a position where you have power to help those people. Who does want who wants pile number 3? Who do you want to help pile number 3? This is something global, this is something that may not be in your area. You want to help people that may be in difficulties or that are alone. You want to take care of them, and you want to actually work with people that may not be as fortunate that you are, as you are. You may want to help children, I see. You want to be like a mother or a father figure to some type of children that may not be as fortunate. You may be a teacher, you may have a role of a mentor, and you want to help children or people that are less fortunate and weak. I see weakness, or like with people with disabilities, or people that are actually very low in society, like people that society does not care about. That is very nice. I love to see that. Just be careful how you use your energy. Like, do not put energy into things that you cannot at all help with, especially like the news. Instead, look into opportunities where you actually have a power and where you actually can do something about it. Look into the things that you can actually benefit those places, instead of just wasting your potential of the beautiful person that you are, somebody that wants to help, somebody that cares, and somebody that has perhaps even the resources to help. That is all that I have for you, pal number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I enjoyed so much your reading. This is such a beautiful energy, and you are such a beautiful person. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and give me a like to support this channel so that I can make more videos like this. Thank you so much for having me, and until next time, bye bye.